All right, Bills Mafia, it's time to talk a little schedule because we did get the official release last night. And to no surprise, the NFL wants to see us. Everybody wants to see us, baby. We must see TV, so rightfully so, we're going to talk about it. But hit that like button on the front end of this thing and make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss out on the content when it's dropping, all right? So let's get right into it, man. Week 1, they got us going to New Jersey because you know it's only one team that plays in Buffalo, New York. Well, actually, only team that plays in New York, but you catch my drift. But we go down to Jersey to face the Jets. Monday Night Football, the opener. Everybody wants to know what Aaron Rodgers is going to look like. Everybody wants to know, is this gonna be the matchup to win the division or to send the message and all that good stuff? It's cool. Y'all already know what we gonna be on when we get down there. All right. Then after that, week 2, we get the 1 o'clock kickoff. Beautiful, beautiful 1 o'clock kickoff right in Buffalo, where we'll be hosting the Vegas Raiders. All right, cool, man. Bring them on down, man. Let's have a little fun. And I'm not gonna lie, it's something about the home opener being at 1 o'clock. It always feels traditional to me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm weird. I love the fact that we're starting in prime time, but it's on Monday night, you know? So it's like, it's going to be a weird after week 1 when everybody's playing on Sunday and we got to wait till Monday to play, but it's going to feel good. But that home opener being at 1 o'clock, man, on a Sunday, that's going to be a vibe, man. So I know that the freaking stadium's going to be electric when the Raiders come into town. But then after that, man, we go down to D.C. or Maryland, play the Washington Commanders. Another 1 o'clock kickoff. All right, cool. Then after that, and this is what I do love, shout out to the schedulers in week 4, Miami is coming to us this time. Thank you. Because we all know, man, when you play on the Dolphins, they're a good team. We respect them. We're still going to squish the fish, but it's just a lot more challenging to do it in Florida in September or early October because the heat. I mean, that's the thing that we even saw last season. The heat, man, it is a competitive advantage for those guys. So it's good to see that that's going to be coming up to us this time during that time of year. Then from there, man, we're across the pond, man. We're going to be eating our fish and chips over there in London. Okay, mate, we're going to be in London having a little time. Good fella chat. Versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, technically, this is the home game for us, but we know you're not home when you're playing in London, okay? So, 9:30 a.m. kickoff. Make sure you are up bright and early. Buffalo wings and coffee this time. We'll save the Labatt Boo for later. But either way, that's going to be a fun one, man, because we know Trevor Lawrence, man, and the Jags, man, what they were able to do in the postseason last year. So, it's going to be fun to just see 2 of the, higher-end AFC teams, man, but we already know how that's going to end for them. So I'm excited about that. And that'll be their second week consecutively out in London for Jacksonville. So enjoy. But then the NFL hooks us up right here, man. When we get to come back home, we're in prime time Sunday night, so it's not the very, very fast turnaround of a Sunday 1 o'clock. But we in prime time versus a New York Giants team, man, who we are very familiar with the coaching staff, right? When you talk about Brian Dable, we know that's homegrown. That came up in here in Buffalo and, really got it going for us offensively at times for Josh. But he got that Giants team playing really well last year. Obviously, them being a playoff team as well. So that's going to be fun to see in prime time. But it is right in the 7-1-6, and that's what we love. Then from there, we're going to get the chance to go up there and test out little Mac Jones and see what that little thing talking about up there with the Patriots. I still don't believe it. I still don't believe in it, okay? But that's a Sunday, 1 o'clock. Cool. Let's get after them. Then from there, we get a Thursday nighter, our first Thursday night game of the season. And reminder, this year is different. You can get flexed into multiple Thursday night games. All right. So this is our first Thursday night game that is scheduled. October 26th, week 8. We'll be hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love the fact that if we're going to play on Thursday, let us be hosting and let us be coming off of a 1 o'clock. Now, granted, we're coming off of travel because we're on the road in New England 1 o'clock Sunday the week prior, but at least from there, we get to be at home. So we get that added bonus of not having a travel day. Worse for Tampa, they're going to be cut short a day of travel, they're going to be cut short a day because of travel. So when you talk about preparation, recovery, schematics, you kind of lose some of that. And then from there, man, we get a chance to run it back, do it again the way that it was originally planned. Sunday night football, Cincinnati Bengals on the road, week 9. Yeah, that's going to be one of the ones. We already know what time it is. We've already seen how this thing has played out between us the past couple of outings. So that's going to be one of those ones where the energy is going to be insane. All eyes are going to be on that game. I'm definitely looking forward to it. You already know that, man. And then from there, man, we are back on primetime the following week. Monday Night Football, baby. Monday Night Football. Hosting the Bronco Nation. All right. All right, cool, man. Come on, Russ. You going to bring it in here. Sean Payton, you come on in here, too. Either way, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all going back to Mile High with an L. That's how it has to happen. But either way, I do like the fact that that Monday Nighter is in the 716. Heck, man, I remember it was a time, man, we couldn't even, let alone get scheduled a primetime game. Boy, good luck getting one scheduled in the crib in the 716, man. So it's just beautiful to see that changing, man, all the way, man, now. But then in week 11, hosting them New York Jets again, man. They come into town at 425. I like that right there, man. That little pseudo 1 o'clock / pseudo prime time when you get that 425 slot nationally televised game. It's going to be a fun one. We know that. And then from there, we on the road to Philadelphia. 425 kickoff versus the NFC representatives in the Super Bowl. So that's going to be one of those games where we know, you know, when you're talking about a game like that, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one. But then we get the bye week. A little late bye week for us, man. Week 13, man. So we've obviously went through a little bit of a stretch before we get that chance to kind of get some ease. But then from there, man, after our bye week, we're on the road. Now the nationally televised game, 425 kickoff, going to Kansas City. We're very familiar with them. We're very familiar with Arrowhead Stadium. All right, cool. Let's get it after it then, man. Then week 15, December 17th, another 425 nationally televised spot, playing against the Dallas Cowboys, man, hosting those dudes, man. So we'll see what Dak and company are bringing into town. Then after that, week 16, we take the long trip out there to LA, Saturday Night Football. Once again, not Sunday, not Monday, not Thursday, Saturday Night Football, 8 p.m. kickoff time versus the Los Angeles Chargers. You know that's going to be one of them all eyes on us. You got Josh Allen, Justin Herbert. What we got to talk about? Two teams that are, you know, vying to really make crazy noise in the AFC. And two teams that are just fun to watch, man. So, you know, that's going to be one of them crazy ones. Then after that, man, New Year's Eve, hosting them New England Patriots, man, 1 p.m. showtime. All right, let's get after it. And after that, week 18, on the road in Miami, TBD right now, because they could probably put it in prime time. It's always going to be dependent upon both our records, the AFC East title, playoff seedings, all of that. That's going to dictate 1 o'clock versus 4 o'clock versus prime time. But either way, man, going to Miami in January, nothing scary about that, right? So that'd be a dope situation, man. But in terms of the amount of primetime games, I mean, you talking about, you got the Jets, that's 1, Giants 2, Bucks 3, Bengals 4, Broncos 5, Chargers 6. Then in terms of nationally televised games, which are pseudo primetime, Cowboys 425. That's 7, Chiefs 425, 8, Eagles 425, 9, Jets 425. That's a 10-piece. Whew. God dog. That's 10 of them things in the primetime spotlight, and that does not even count the 9:30 a.m. London game. Because, yeah, I don't know if you consider 9:30 prime time, but we know we're going to be competing with the lowest time because it's typical when church be starting. But either way, it's going to be a blast, baby. It's going to be a blast. So, you guys let me know your thoughts on the Bills' schedule, the primetime games, you know, and just, you know, where this bye weekend is and stuff like that. But ultimately, man, what game are y'all looking forward to the most? And you know I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, peace.